Welcome back to Domingo Live. You know, it's funny how tradition has its ins and outs and curves throughout life. In this case, we're talking about the Renaissance Fair happening over in Ingleside, the Ingleside Renaissance Faire. It was on for about 20 years, and then in 2018 it kind of faded away. This year it is making a comeback, and here with us right now to talk about it is Howard Gillespie and Martin de los Santos from LNF Distributors. Good to have you guys.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. So give us a little bit of the history of the Ingleside Renaissance Fair.
Well, it started, like you said, about 20 years before 2018 and just slowly built on itself. There was a gentleman named Karsten Meyer who was really big into it, and then he passed away and things kind of went downhill from there. And then 2018 wasn't the best year, and then we had COVID, and then that shut down a lot of things. So now we're bringing it back, though. Absolutely,
and it's a wonderful thing because you said, as we were talking here during the break, that it brought in people not only from just our area here,
oh no, sometimes they come from all over the country, like some of our entertainment does. Right. You know, but we've been advertising in the Houston area, San Antonio, and down in the valley as well. So we're hoping for a very large crowd.
That's big time. Now you brought in a display here.
No, that was the Society for Creative Anachronisms. They're going to be at the Renaissance Fair, and that's their display, though.
That's their display right there.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I think, are we going to show that? Do we have in just a few minutes while they get it ready? Martin here, very involved with the Ingleside community in all of South Texas, pretty much. Anywhere that LNF has its footprint.
Yes.
Thanks to Martin, you were part of it. Platíquenme de este evento.
Mira, estamos invitando a todas las personas que miran este gran programa de Domingo Live a este gran evento que vamos a tener en la ciudad de Ingleside en diciembre 14 y 15, que es el renacimiento del Renaissance. El Renaissance es una historia muy grande. En los años del 17th century, los romanos eran los que gobernaban mucho, hasta que Italia, España y Germany destruyeron a Roma, y fue el New Revival, que es que una era donde todos podían hacer diferentes cosas, ¿me entiendes? Este festival lo estamos volviendo a hacer después del 2018. Sí. No queremos perder la tradición del Renaissance. Estamos invitando a todo South Texas para que vengan a este gran evento. Tenemos comidas de todo el mundo. Tenemos un brewery que va a hacer su propia cerveza ahí. Tenemos las famosas belly dancers también. Tenemos los famosos hombres de acero que en ese tiempo eran muy poderosos. Van a pelear en sus caballos. Tenemos concurso de tiros de hachas. Y tenemos también un concurso de disfraces que vamos a tener, y vamos a dar premios para el mejor disfraz del Renaissance. Queremos invitar a todo South Texas. Queremos que la tradición siga para que este evento siga creciendo. Se lleva mucho trabajo para hacer esto. Mr. Howard puso todo, todo junto para que todo esto saliera perfecto. Por favor, vengan a visitarnos. Solo 20 minutos de aquí de Corpus Christi.
Sí, claro.
Y es el único Renaissance Fair que hay en todo South Texas. Sí. Es nomás aquí en Ingleside. Sí. Y para las primeras 10 personas, si me hablan, tengo 2 boletos para cada una persona.
¡Qué bien!
Cada una persona.
¿Tienes el número de teléfono donde podemos comunicar?
El 361-765-8204. Niños menores de 8 años es gratis.
Very good.
Militares y retirados militares es gratis para todos ellos.
Qué bien. Howard, tell me about this event and where we can buy our tickets. Can we get tickets in advance, or do we pay as we get there?
Tickets are pretty much already been sold in advance, but they'll be at the gate from now on. We will have plenty of parking. We'll have an entrance gateway, and you'll go through, and we have a dragon, and there'll be a dragon there, and we have the knights on horseback, and there'll be jousting. We have birds of prey. They'll be giving falconry demonstrations. There'll be a lady named Caitlin Chin who'll be doing aerial silk. She'll be flying around on silk cloth up in the sky. So, yeah.
And this is all happening there in the park at Ingleside.
That's right.
Live Oak Park.
Live Oak Park.
Live Oak Park.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Very, very cool. And the thing is that this is such a tradition.
Yes.
In many parts of the country, this is celebrated. And we had it going for so long.
We did.
This is there's almost a demand out there. Since Ingleside is the only place in South Texas that is doing this.
That's correct, yeah. And they've been getting a lot of phone calls in intermediate years. And some of the websites that carry the Renaissance Fairs were actually still carrying the Ingleside Renaissance Fair every year. So in some people's minds, we never stopped.
No.
So it's the internet. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of work, and it takes a lot of volunteers.
It takes a lot of work.
And
It
you
does.
need volunteers right now,
Yes,
don't you?
yeah, we do. We have a lot of volunteers, and we have a lot of acts coming in. I think Martine said some about that, the belly dancers, and
Sure.
we have people coming. The Knights are coming from Oklahoma. We have musicians coming
Goodness.
from Colorado. The Birds of Prey demonstration is going to be from Florida, and there's going to be axe throwing and archery, and
So
it
much.
should be a grand time.
Not to mention the food.
The food will
The
be
food.
excellent. Yes,
There's going to be so much.
It is a family event.
yes.
We want everybody to come, Rudy. It's going to be great.
Absolutely.
Great. Yes,
It's
sir.
Wonderful.
Oh, and for the children to be a petting zoo as well. So.
Petting zoo, yes, sir.
Can't beat that. And of course the costumes are going to be just everywhere.
Yes,
and
sir.
you're encouraging folks to dress up if they
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
want.
Yeah.
And, man, it's going to
They'll have a lot more fun if they're in costume.
Sure, absolutely,
Yes.
right? So coming up, we've got a local group that gets medieval all year long. We're going to have this video coming up right here of their sword play, and we're going to be talking about the Shire of Sea Winds fighter practice. That's all coming up here on Domingo Live in just a couple of minutes. Let's take a look at it right now.